Ms. Lohr.
Thank you, Madam Chair. First item is in relation to bylaw number 4198-2011 for 1300 and 1302 Coast Meridian Road. The staff recommendation is that Council give second, third, and fourth and final readings to City of Coquitlam Zoning Amendment Bylaw number 4198-2011.
Moved by Councillor Rimmer, seconded by Councillor McDonnell. We have a comment from Councillor Nicholson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Actually, not on this item. I was hoping, in the interests of all the people who are sitting here, that we might look at the agenda before we move into the meeting, because there are two items that I would prefer to see us deal with at the next council meeting.
Well, we've already have this one on the floor, so can we wait till after
Deal with
this
that
one?
and then move to the next, sure.
Yeah, so are there any comments on this item, item number 1? Okay, items on the floor, all those in favor? Opposed? Passes unanimously. Councillor Nicholson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Item 2, the Austin Heights Neighbourhood Plan. Item 5, 1649 Como Lake. Both those items, we heard a great deal of information tonight. All of it useful, and much of it hard to digest. I appreciate our normal practice of moving directly into a council meeting in order that people aren't left waiting and wondering. But on both those items, even though we can't receive any additional information from this point forward, I know that I would feel a great deal more comfortable with some time to digest what I've heard, think about it, give it careful consideration, and deal with it perhaps at next Monday's council meeting.
So your motion is to defer
That's
till
my
next
motion,
Monday?
is to defer those two items to next Monday.
I have a seconder, Councillor Sikora. Anyone would like to discuss the motion on the floor? Councillor Rima, did you want to discuss the motion on the floor, or I think you were lit up first? So.
Thank you. I completely agree with Councillor Nicholson. I've been overwhelmed with what I've heard here tonight, especially on 1649 Como Lake. I have a lot of information here, and I do need some time to absorb it. These are very important decisions we're making. There's a lot of work that have gone into both of the items that Councillor Nicholson referred to, and I think to do all this justice, I think we really do need to defer this until next Monday's meeting, so we have time to absorb the information we've heard tonight. Thank you.
Anyone else like to speak to this item? All those in favor? Deferral? All those opposed? Deferring those two items to next council meeting. Ms. Lohr.
Right. Given Council's decision to defer, we'll move on to item 3, which is bylaw number 4199-2011, Southwest Coquitlam Area Plan and the Lougheed Neighbourhood Plan. The recommendation is that Council give second, third, and fourth and final readings to City of Coquitlam Citywide Official Community Plan Amendment Bylaw number 4199-2011.
Moved by Councillor Lynch, seconded by Councillor Nicholson. If I don't see any speakers, all those in favor? Opposed? Carries unanimously. Next item.
Item 4, bylaw number 4197-2011 for 604, 606, 608, and 610 Como Lake Avenue. The staff recommendation is that Council give second and third readings to City of Coquitlam Zoning Amendment Bylaw number 4197-2011.
Moved by Councillor Emer, seconded by Councillor Sikora. I see no speakers to this item. All those in favor? Opposed? Carries unanimously.
Okay. Given the decision to defer item 5, that concludes the items on this evening's agenda.
Great. Thank you. Moved by Councillor Nicholson, seconded by Councillor Reamer. All those in favor? We close unanimously. Thank you, everyone, for coming and for participating.